Welcome back, everyone. Our temperatures have been steady over the past couple of hours in the mid-20s in Marlington to the lower 30s in the coal fields. The high temperature today, 35. The low is where we are right now at 30 degrees. The average is 24. That's where we are going overnight. How are we doing in our temperature trends compared to a typical strong El Nino winter? Well, here we are around the 10th of January, and we typically get a colder push of air, which we are going to see. And then notice, once we get into the middle of the month, it dips pretty significantly. We're going to see a cold spell next week, and then we tend to see a temperature spike towards the end of the month, and that is what is going to follow our deep chill. Right now, we have mostly cloudy skies. We had a little bit of snow in the Greenbrier Valley earlier. That's out of here. The cloud line is slowly moving in our direction. As soon as the sky clears tonight, that's when our temperatures are going to drop, and you're going to wake up to a thick layer of frost. While you think it's cold here, it's 1 below in Great Falls, Montana, and that's the cold air coming screaming down through the Rockies. But in the meantime, we've got a storm system to get through. Deja vu from yesterday. Spotty flooding, breezy winds late Friday. The peak gust with this storm, 45 miles an hour, early Friday afternoon, so there could be a few power outages then. And then early on Saturday, once the front actually pushes through and we get a couple of snow showers and colder temperatures in its wake. So here we are tomorrow, a little bit of frost in the morning, gorgeous day in the afternoon. Once we get into Friday, that's when things change. The wind picks up out ahead of the storm system, and then we've got plenty of rain during the afternoon that will trigger spotty flooding because the ground's already saturated. And then on the way out, these isobars, or lines of equal pressure, are packed together, so we will have some spotty power outages early on Saturday, a few snow flurries, and then we are in a cooler temperature regime, and a storm system comes blasting through, real fast mover, a little bit of light snow. While the snow amounts will be light, it's a dry snow, so it's going to accumulate on all the surfaces. Now, while you're probably feeling better from the storm system yesterday, the aches and pains are going to increase Friday as the pressure drops again. It will rise pretty substantially into Saturday, and the storm system on Tuesday will bring a gentle drop in pressure. So unfortunately, you will have the headaches and you will feel the pains, especially with the early weekend storm. You know, I had to go with that icon on Friday. It's a tropical storm icon. We're not going to get a tropical storm, but the winds will be similar in magnitude to what we just saw. So I just wanted to emphasize the point that it's going to be pretty windy on Friday after a gorgeous day on Thursday. There's the snow showers on Saturday morning. How much snow? About 1/2 inch. Nothing to write home about. And then the storm system early next week, you know, if I had to put a guess on it, I'd say about 2 inches of snow. And then it's going to be cold overnight. So cold that you will need your heaters on, and you will need to open the cabinet doors to let the air come in so your pipes don't freeze, because, you know, it doesn't have to be minus 30 for the pipes to freeze. It can be down to 10, 15 degrees, and we will be in the single digits.
Oh my goodness. Now you keep telling everyone to turn on their heaters, but I'm pretty sure a lot of people already have their heaters on. I know I do. Because it's just already too cold. But 8 degrees at night?
Yes. And when you get above 3,000 feet, temperatures will be about, the snowshoe will probably have a low of about 10 below.
Oh my goodness.
But they're at 4,000 feet. So, you know, if you want
They have how many feet?
No, their elevation is 4,000
What?
feet.
No, I was making a joke, Chad.
And if you want to see really cold weather, go to Mount Mitchell in North Carolina or Mount Washington.
I don't want to see cold weather, so I'll stay away from those. Thank you, Chad. We have more news, weather, and sports coming up after this.